Hey everybody, Zoom360 here on the go, and today we are going to Cave of the Winds. Oh man, my lips again. Damn man, do it again. Hey everybody, Zoom360 here on the go, and today we are going to Cave of the Winds. We're going to do the Discovery tour. So I think this is the first cave site I've visited since Missouri. So yeah, so let's get up, get out, and do it. Alright guys, so we are en route to the Cave of the Winds. So it turns out there are tours.
Half of a mile, turn left onto North 30th Street.
I got you, lady. It turns out that there are guided tours there, and so there is no specific time for it, but it's just that those tours vary on when you show up. So I'm guessing that they do
In a quarter
the
of a mile,
tours
turn left onto North 30th Street.
based off of the amount of people there. So it should be interesting. Oh well. Alright, let's do it. So, oh man, talk about views. So this is it. We are at the parking lot of the Cave of the Winds, and yeah, let's go explore some caves. Look like, guys, there are other stuff here. Look like they have zip lines here, so we should come back and do some of that right there. They got zip lines, they have, and there it is, the infamous pterodactyl. I'm not sure if it's operating now, but yeah, we're definitely doing that. Guys, so I think that the Frontier Canyon, I'm guessing that this is it right there, and it looks like it's closed. But this is so this side is where the cave is. So let's go. Oh my God, we are so high. See, this is the highway down there that we came up. Oh my God, we're so high right now. So the pterodactyl is out here somewhere. So they have tours. So look like we have an open window. All right guys, so we have our ticket. The tour starts at 2 p.m. Now this is something that is quite unique to Colorado, or these ski seats, I like to call them. Oh my God, I'm afraid of heights. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This is freaking high. Oh my God. Yeah, so this pterodactyl is like, it's over there somewhere. I'm gonna stop by and see it, but oh my God. So the guided tour starts at 2 p.m. and it actually starts right here next to this brown bear. So as you can see, there's a big sign that says no guided tour. I mean, no admittance beyond this point without a guided tour, without a tour guide. Of course, there's your mandatory gift shop, which I'm gonna stop by afterwards. Bat-a-pult. What is that about? Let's check it out. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that's about, but we should definitely try that. Oh, I see. This is like a zip line, sort of. Oh, that's where we were sitting before. I see. Oh, I see. So this is the bat-a-pult. Okay. Or bat-o-pult, whatever that's called. Oh my God. This is so high. So this is one of the rides they have here. Oh my God. Oh jeez Louise, man. Come on, man.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, that's what we're doing next. See, this ride is not too bad. I think that we should do this ride before we even do everything else. Just just to work up the nerves to do it. This isn't too bad. So the tour starts in about 12 minutes, so should be interesting. I'm not sure if you guys can see me because again I'm black. So we're just waiting to see, but there's a lot of things that are here that I want to try out. I want to try out the zip line, and there is another a cave tour that I want to try out as well. It's like a ghost town kind of thing. And then there's the zip lines, and then there's a ride down there, and there is the pterodactyl. So yeah, that should be interesting. Here's the pterodactyl.
Excited? It's gonna be fun. And how's everybody doing today? Good? Alright, my name is Julia. I'm going to be your tour guide today throughout the cave system. Now once we get in there, I do have one main rule that I need everyone to please follow. Please no touching, no leaning on the cave walls once we get in there, okay? The lint from our clothes, oil from our skin will damage the cave system. So I just ask that you guys, please don't do that. However, if you do find yourselves tripping or falling, please go ahead and catch yourselves on anything nearby, okay? Your safety is definitely more important, I promise. Now we're going to be in there for about 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to be going up and down roughly around 200. They went screaming all the way back to Manatee Springs, claiming that they had found a haunted cave. However, no one believed them except one man. Now his name was George Schneider. Now George, he owned the Manitou newspaper, so he figured if there was no cave, he could still write about this crazy story these boys came up with. So he decided to hike in by himself with just his shovel and pickaxe. You can remember these because they stick tightly to the ceiling. All the way over there on the ground, we do have some mites. You can remember these because if you're not paying attention, you might just trip over them. So stalactites and stalagmites. Over here by the lights, we have what we call flowstone. Now, flowstone is formed over thousands of years as that mineral water flows down the side of our cave wall, depositing layers upon layers of minerals. Eventually, it kind of looks like a frozen waterfall. So this is called flowstone. However, the most important formation of the entire cave system, everyone, is right over here. These are our stalagmites. Thank you. I appreciate it. The jokes get worse from here on out, guys, so just be prepared. Now, these are here for your comfort and support. So as you guys see them throughout the rest of the cave, that usually means we're going to head down a steeper ramp, maybe some stairs. So please go ahead and just hold on to them for me whenever you guys see them. And as you guys follow me down this ramp, please go ahead, just stay tight to this right-hand side. You guys can follow me.
Just like that, the tour begins. This is a really good camera. I'm really loving this camera. The Canon G7X. It's awesome. This.
Space. So each room that we go into, I do want you guys to completely fill it up that way.
Time for us to duck. Five 9 problems. 5 feet 9 inches problems. Oh God. Let's go, let's go. We don't want to get lost. I've seen movies just like that where the black man gets lost and he dies. So much better.
They were crawling through that up there. So they would have been crawling right along that ridge where that rough rock meets the smooth. That's where the original cave floor used to be. However, due to a technique called cave pushing, we took that loose sediment that sat beneath that cave floor and we pushed it into insignificant places of our cave. That allowed us to walk here in about 2 to 3 minutes, so pretty nice. Now, as they were crawling, they would have stopped right about there because dry wood and rope doesn't mix very well with fire. So they put their lanterns out above you there on the ceiling. So right up there, that is original soot from the late 1800s. Once they put their lanterns out, they climbed up this rope ladder in complete cave darkness for about 30 feet. We will be experiencing that complete cave darkness later on in the tour, but don't worry, I'll let you guys know when that's going to happen.
Dope.
Right up here, we also have another formation. This is called ribbon stalactite. That's formed on a slanted ceiling as that mineral water flows down it, depositing a layer. Then that next droplet follows that same pattern. Eventually, we end up with something that looks like this. However, us cavers were in here all day. We tend to get a bit hungry. So we decided to name that Cave Bacon. You guys will be seeing a lot more of that.
Cave bacon?
Oh, looks kind of good. Oh. Now, who enjoyed the 4 feet 10 inches? No? Enthusiasm.
So the next place we're going up is even lower, like 3 feet. So 5 feet 9 problems. Oh, watch your head.
We also call this cave coral because it looks like it belongs under the sea. This is also relatively native to the area. That's why we named this room Manitou Dome. Now right through that hallway there, that's Crystal Palace. For the first 5 to 10 feet above your heads, I want all of you guys to look straight up. You're going to see a lot more of that cave coral right through there. Now before we go through Crystal Palace, I do need everyone to know about stalactites. Now stalactites are originally formed as a soda straw formation. That's a hollow structure. And those occur as one droplet of water evaporates, leaving a ring of minerals. And that next droplet, another ring. Eventually, go left.
Now, just so you guys know, left is wrong, right is right. Left is lost. So if you ever come in to the Cave of the Winds Discovery Tour, oh wow, look at that. Yeah. You dropped something, ma'am. I'm not sure if that's important.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Let me not leave my trash in here. Thank you.
No go.
Up the staircase to...
Go right. Left is wrong.
Yeah, this is cool. This isn't too bad. We're going up here. God, this is tight. Watch your head.
That's also why you guys kind of smell a more musty smell up in this room, because we are closer to the surface in this room. We're also sitting at about 7,000 feet above sea level. So congratulations, you all climbed half of Pikes Peak. You can tell me right now. We are the second highest elevated cavern system in America. The first is Glenwood Caverns in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. All right, now I'm going to tell you guys some pretty cheesy jokes, so just bear with me. We do, all the way over here, we do have a former column. Now, columns are formed when a stalactite and a stalagmite combine. However, when this room was found in 1929, we were already separated due to either a mudslide or seismic activity before recorded history. So we decided to name this Romeo and Juliet. Now right there where my flashlight is, that is a helectite. Kind of looks like a number 7 without my flashlight. You can see it's backlit. So that is a very rare formation, and they're also formed in multiple different theories. However, at Cave of the Winds, we like to use the wind theory. So as that stalactite was going down, a big gust of wind came through here and forced those water droplets sideways. Grew like that for a couple thousand years. Eventually, that wind stopped and it grew back down. So that is a helectite, or we call it Guide's lucky number 7. Now up here on the ceiling on the left, we do have the largest piece of cave bacon in the entire system. It's 4 feet long, 1 foot down. We named this Colorado bacon. That's because right there, we do have Texas bacon, proving that not everything is bigger in Texas. Sorry, do I have any Texans? No. Now, unfortunately, folks, what goes up must go down. So we are going to head back down this staircase. As you guys follow me, please hold on to the handrails. It does get steep. Also, if you take the step at a side angle, it does allow you to get a full step of stair. Remember, right is right, left is lost. You guys can... So this room here, this is Guide's Rest. This This would have taken the original tours about 3.5 hours of crawling to get to this room. This also was the only spot on the entire tour that they were able to sit up and have a face-to-face conversation with anyone else around them. So they thought it would be a good place to serve lunch. So the original tour guide, George, actually carved out a seat right here for himself and a table. So he would sit right here, pass out the lunch, relax, and the rest of the tour would sit right where we're standing, and they would hang out for about an hour, and then they would continue on crawling this way. Now, as you guys follow me out of this room, right up there in that hole, that's our giant's bleeding heart. That's our most famous piece of flowstone. It has some iron oxide calcite within it, which gives it a red rust and white coloring. So if you do get a little creative, it does look like the inside of a human heart. This right here is also a cement wall, so feel free, lean on it, get a good look up in, and you guys can follow me. Just take a picture. Yes. Look without that on a table picture of it. That just looks cool, right? So this room here, this is Valley of Dreams. This would have been the last room of the tour up into the year 1935. So you would have crawled for about 4 hours, gotten here, turned around, and crawled 4 hours back out of the cave. It was an 8-hour round trip, and it was $1. The original cost of the tour. Yeah. So in 1935, we did have a man come on this tour. His name was George Jeffries, and he was actually leaning up against what used to be a big boulder wall right there. Now, as he was leaning up against it, he felt a breeze on the back of his neck. So he thought there has to be something on the other side. Well, he was a very wealthy rail man, so he offered to pay for the entire excavation of this room right beside me under 2 conditions. The first being that he wanted his name proclaimed on every single tour for the rest of eternity. So please repeat after me. George Jeffries.
George Jeffries.
Thanks, guys. He really appreciates it. Now, right over here, he also wanted the first 3 lines of his favorite poem on the wall. Dreams of mountains, as in their sleep, they brood on things eternal. Now, that is very beautiful. However, it has absolutely nothing to do with caves and everything to do with the Grand Canyon. So there it is. So as you guys enter this room, you guys can pull up the entire area here in front of me. Just please don't go past me. On the right-hand side, you'll see the lost city of Cave of the Winds, also known as Oriental Gardens. You can see the top there. There's the temple. Down below, the village and people. So go ahead and get a good look. Also, I want to point out our cave gargoyle, and he actually sits at the top of that column up there. You can see his face, his feet, and his tail. So he sits right up there. He likes to protect the city down below and the cave here as well. So that's our cave gargoyle. You see him right there? You see it? Kind of looks like Bowser from Mario Kart, huh? Right.
All right, now we're going to the dark room. We're going to the dark room. Yeah, so we just went into complete darkness in this room. It was fun. I couldn't see my hands in front of my face, but it was pretty fun. So this is where we do the complete darkness, and I have a fear of absolute darkness. I was trying to fight my mind. This is the Rock of 1,000 Names, because so many people hit their heads on it. So now we're going back the way we came. it's getting tight again. Oh God, 5 foot 9 inches problems. I think she went left. Yeah, touch this thing to get 30 seconds of good luck. I don't know. Oh well. Oh, that looks nice. Is that, yeah, 30 seconds of good luck, yeah. Feels, yeah.
Are you embarrassed? No.
I have no idea where I am. Oh man.
Alright, there's some space here if you guys want to scoot up just a little bit more. Just that way no one's left in the hallway. Perfect. We have it all correct. A light bulb that was put in on July 4th, 1907. We were the third cave in U.S. history to get electricity, the first being the Ray Caverns in Virginia, the second Glenwood Caverns in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Now in 2007, 100 years after this was put in, we took it down, plugged it into a battery with a copper wire, and it turned on. Yes, so Edison light bulbs are vacuum sealed. That's why it was able to be turned on 100 years after it was made. And they'll probably be able to be turned on again in another 100 years. So we'll probably try it again on its bicentennial.
That's kind of weird.
Thomas Edison. Oh.
You'll probably actually be alive for that one. Who knows? Maybe. Now, as we leave this room, I want... Of 18, you were considered an old maid. So in 1910, we did have 2 old maids come on a tour here. It took them 2 hours to get to this. They were expecting to get here, look straight up, and see something cool. However, all they saw was limestone. They were incredibly bored, so they asked their tour guide if they could take out their 2 favorite silver hairpins and place them on the wall right here for the next tourist to have something beautiful to look at. So the tour guide said, sure, why not really thinking much of it. So they left them here. Well, a year later, they both returned, but this time with wealthy, healthy husbands. Therefore, a legend was born. If you placed something on this wall and it stuck, you'd have a year of good luck and a possible marriage. However, if it fell off or knocked someone else's off, you would have a year of bad luck and a possible divorce.
Nice.
Harsh, I know. However, we had to stop this tradition in 2010 because our wall got too heavy. It fractured along the top there. We had to put it back together with some cement and nails. That's what you guys see up there. People are, though, incredibly stubborn, and gosh darn it, they want their good luck. So we decided to take all the magical powers from this wall and put them right here in our magical brown bucket. So if you guys do have any change burning a hole through your pocket and would like to get rid of it, this does get donated to local charities every couple of months. So none of it goes to us. Last one to the cave. So as you guys follow me down it, it does get steep. Please hold on to the handrails for me. Also, at the very bottom, we're going to be making a sharp left U-turn. So as you guys follow me, please make a left turn. We're going to be going down a ramp. Now when you guys get to the bottom of the ramp where I'll be standing, I want all of you guys to look straight up. You're going to see Zephyr's Dome. It's a lot like cloud watching. Everybody sees something different up there. So if you get a little creative, you might see something cool. And you guys can follow me.
You gotta be very careful going through these cave systems. You can really bang your head really easily. But you should try this. This is so much fun.
going to try to sell those photos back to you guys. If you guys would like to purchase them, each group will get their hard copy back. If you would like it, it is $15. Every additional copy is $5. We do offer a USB option that comes with your photo and some professionally done photos of the cave system as well. That's $15 also. If you would like both the hard copy and the USB, it will be $20.
Oh, I see. So that was the tallest ceiling of the cave right there. So yeah, so far so good. These things are so cool to see. I think we're at the beginning. And yeah, just like that, the tour is over. Yeah, this is where we started.
Here's that photo for you.
Alrighty.
Right down below there are those two sinkholes. Here's that photo for you.
Dad, do you want to get that?
Oh yeah, so right down below there are those two sinkholes. If you guys want to get a good look, go ahead. And then if you guys would like to purchase the photo, you guys can do so right here at this desk. If not, go ahead and just hand it back to me and I'll get rid of it for you. Hope you guys had a good time. You guys are a fun group. Stay safe out there. Safe travels, everyone. Have a good
So this is the gift shop at Cave of the Winds. Yeah, they have the typical stuff, stones and yeah. So just like that, we're done with the discovery tour of Cave of the Winds. I always wanted to come here for about a year now. I don't know why it took me so long. You can even get a picture from Cave of the Winds, which I did. Oh god, I dropped it. Which I did. So there's so many activities you could do here. So we're gonna come back and do the zip line. There's a bat ride, and the pterodactyl, and there's a lantern ride too. So we're gonna come back and do each one. This is something that I think that you should try if you've never tried it before. So there you go. So oh man, I had a blast. It is absolutely gorgeous over here. So yeah, so if you've never tried this before, I highly recommend that you try it. So this is Zoom 360 on the go, inviting you to get up, get out and do it. Like, subscribe and share, and I'm out.